Dolly, can you please make it stop raining so we can start the episode? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Tarik Time, Season 3. In the last episode, we built up that spectacular statue as a tribute to Dolly the Dolphin. And I built that. Very proud of myself. Very, very proud of myself. But unfortunately, due to some odd timeline issues, the vote on what we're going to be naming this area has not actually come to a conclusion yet. I actually only put it up this morning as of this recording, as weird as it is. But right now, it's a little over 200 votes, and Dolphin Cove is crushing it. So I think we did okay by making a big dolphin statue. I think it's going to be very fitting. But I do need to catch you up on a few things. So, as you know, I've been kind of sick, and I have good days and bad days. So, on one of my bad days, I did a little bit of work up here. So, I have prettied up the cave a little bit by just adding some details, and then I added this little just roof over the edge of where we come out of this cave here, so it just makes it a little bit more interesting here. I've been doing a lot of tree chopping, trying to get some resources put together, and then I worked on building these little paths here as well. So we've got this nice little path going up to the top where the log logging warehouse is. My brain is still a little foggy. And then another little lower path, and I did some decorating on the platform here. So now we have this nice little tent here with just some kind of odds and sods here, and a little safety bell. So in case the crane is working, they can signal the bell, and everybody can vamoose from the bottom there, so that don't get squished in case there's an accident. But now I want to talk about what are we gonna do in the why is the lower half of my body gone? Uh, okay. Sorry, that's that. We're just gonna. There we go. Now you can't see it. Okay, so we've been building a lot on the right side of your screen. So right now I want to build and bring a little bit of balance to the area. So in today's episode, I want to put something right where that little dirt patch is. Hello, bee. I don't know. Well, I think I know what it's gonna be for. I'm gonna try and maybe get a villager up there, but I don't have a villager yet, so that will be problematic. But in order to make it more than just a little house on the side of the hill, I want the path to get there come from over here. So we're gonna need to build some staircases, some little paths, and then I'm thinking a little like suspension bridge. Yeah, I like the idea. So let's go see if we can pull this off. From the top by the log warehouse here, this is where I want the staircase to start, and then I have dug a little bit of this out in planning stages, but I'm going to bring the staircase down probably to about that gravel, and then try and do somewhere along the lines a little transition to some spruce for a platform. But I'm going to sleep and get the staircase put in, because, well, it's just a staircase, so I'll be right back. Off to a good little solid start. That's kind of as far as I want to bring the stone in before it starts looking weird, although that should go up or down a block or something. That's too meh. Anyway, now I'm going to start using some spruce slabs to just kind of continue working this down just a little bit, although I do need a support of some kind in here, so we're gonna go here and then go back with the birch. Because, well, I just like my birch. Boop, boop, boop. Like, what are you gonna do? We're gonna go there and then we're gonna do the copper. Yeah. Okay, let me get a little support fandangled in here and then let's take a look. That will definitely do. Just adds a little bit of color contrast into that massive gray wall of stone. So that will definitely help. So I need to stop saying so. I'm so very sorry. I did it again. I am going to continue working this platform down a little bit. Probably kind of about to the coal block there. So let me see how this goes. Okay. I like how this is going. I do want to get rid of that little dome block that not there, up there. Oh, hello. Do. Uh, Not that that changes the world, but for me it changes a lot. I really like how that's going. Okay, now I need to get a little bit of a swoop. Like not much, just a little bit, because that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 blocks. So it's really not going to be much. And in order to try and get this curve, the way I've always done it is using dirt and water just to be able to get underneath things. So if you need to put a block underneath, drop your water, boop, there you go. It makes building and survival a lot easier. Now, if I'm doing 7, 1, 2, 3, 4 there, kind of like that. What's that look like? Yeah, that's all the swoopity swoop I need. And then that will work. Cool. It's not the widest of bridges, but it doesn't need to be, a huge bridge. And do I have any? Ooh, I brought them with. Perfect. I can also do things like this, where you put the trapdoors there just to make it, that super rickety feeling. That there's, you can see some air gaps in there. Maybe if I can, maybe I'll throw like a campfire or something like that in there as well. That will work. And then just to cover that up, 2 trapdoors there. Cool. Now, where do I need some supports on? This side. Probably coming out. Yes. Okay. Um, 1 second. I gotta say, I really like the feel of this so far. I still need to get the um, copper slabs put on the tops there. But yeah, this feel is coming along quite nicely. So we kind of take a look here. Now I just need to work my way over to here. And I've actually gone lower down than I originally intended. But I think that's just going to add a little bit more character. If it kind of comes down, does the bridgey thing, and then just kind of loops back up. So let me just kind of work on getting this over to here. And I'll probably get the platform built here as well, because you've seen me build a couple of platforms already. So let me get that done, and I will bring you back in. I really like how that turned out. It was a little bit goofy having like one cornerstone pillar with these massive diagonals, plus the diagonals were going way too far. So tried this, and I like how that works. So, and before we actually start working on the platform in the house, I am going to grab some copper slabs and some dark oak fencing and just put a couple little safety precautions and details into that. We'll go from there. Okay, you'll have to let me know in the comments. I'm trying something new here where I'm not connecting every fence in that stair pattern because it makes it so chunky. Like, I did do it over here, but I just can't I just don't like it. I might trim this out and make it a little bit of a lighter look there. Maybe? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments about that, but I'm going to go grab some different materials now, get this platform built up, and we're going to build a little house, I guess, because why not? Okay, we have our little starter platform built up, and I got a bunch of other goodies in my pockets. So the palette I'm thinking is a little bit more like the kind of starter. Well, that one. Have like a band of logs on the bottom, and then something like this. Where do I want windows? Probably one meeny there. So probably one. Oop. Probably one right about there. I think. I don't know. Let's take a little look-sees. They don't even have to always. Windows don't always have to be centered or organic or anything like that. They can make them whatever you want, because that's the beauty of it. I think I'm going to do it like this. Maybe not. Maybe one more right here. Take a look. What does that look like? Yes. Okay. So we'll have our little door. I didn't bring a door. I knew I was forgetting something. I always forget the door. The door. Okay. Uh-huh. Now. So I brought some acacia fences as well. I don't have glass, and realistically, I don't really like using glass that much, to be honest with you, so I'm just gonna put a couple of these up top, and then one more layer on top. We'll take a look. One thing that will help give it a little bit of oomph. I don't know. Oomph. I'm going with the word oomph. That's wrong, but I know it. It just adding that little height difference there. So I think that's gonna help. I'll probably add another one just in here, just so it's kind of, well, has some oomph. So what's this look like? Yeah, I like that. Off to a good start. So now for the roof, just because I can, we're going to use diorite again. Because, well, I can. And I like it. So, boop, 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 boop. Gonna get just a little bit of this started. We'll see how it goes. There's a hole in my roof. This Minecraft just can't seem to stop raining. I've been looking at this roof for like 10 minutes wondering, why does it just look wrong? You want to know why? You want to know why it looks wrong? There's no deep slate on the edge. It's only a lantern. That sucked. It's only the, most game-changing block to join the game in an extremely long time, and I just completely forgot all about it. That's I don't have a water bucket anymore. Whoops. I think that was a decent save though. Didn't go for a splat, so I just don't have a water bucket. Need to remember that. Anyway, yeah, it's just like the most game-changing block in a long time. So I'm gonna add it, and then let's try taking a look at this again. I didn't build it for you. They're not here yet, but I didn't build it for you. And I did. Just move along, please. Move along. Well, they've just officially moved in, I guess. So just gonna let that happen for now, I suppose. So I'm gonna keep adding some little details to the build here, and yeah, I gotta say overall I'm really happy with how this is turning out. The deep slate on the edge definitely helped a lot. And then just, kind of throwing some stairs into the walls, make it look a little bit worn down. I need to add some greenery, so some bushes, and I have another spore blossom leaf, and what else? I don't know. I'm just gonna try and kind of liven the place up a wee bit, so we'll see what it looks like in a second. I am literally halfway done through in the greenery, and I just wanted to take a minute and actually show you how much greenery can make a difference. So here we have the house. We have a whole bunch of greenery. We are in a jungle. It needs to be overgrown. It's a little bit heavy, but I do really like it still. And so this is what greenery looks like, and then this is what greenery doesn't look like. It really makes a huge difference just tossing in a couple of leaves here and there. Whether you do it all at once or kind of as I've been doing it, kind of slowly as I go, it just changes the entire feel of this. Like, imagine if all those leaves were not there and it was just gray cliff. It would not look anywhere near as pretty as this does right now. And I gotta say, I really love this. This is just, wow, it's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the leaves, and then we're gonna take a grand finale look with some fantastic shiter. Except I just depleted all of my leaf storage, so I'm gonna go grab some more real quick. Couple of stacks ought to finish the job up. Hopefully. I don't know what's been up today, but these guys just won't go away. I'm pretty sure I've killed 3 or 4. Like, enough is enough, you know. You can go away now. Real quick before we take a look at that little build that we just did, thank you. We have now officially passed 4,000 subscribers as the time of this recording, so my mind is being blown, and thank you so very much. It's incredible. And the other thing we need to quickly talk about is, well, you probably have figured it out from the name of this episode, but I'm going to put the poll results for the name of this area, and Dolphin Cove has officially won, so I would like to officially welcome all of y'all to Dolphin Cove. Now let's go take that look in those shiters. Okay, I think it's done. Let's take a little look here. Our little path is kind of set up. I maybe could add a little bit more detail here, but for now, you come down here. I like this more and more. So, but still let me know what you think in the comments, but you're gonna have to try and convince me pretty hard. It looks so good in here right now. A lush green little walkway looking out over the beautiful cove. Just, oh, coming over here up to the little villager house, well, wandering trader house that I haven't furnished yet because, well, I figure villagers are probably a bigger problem. You should go back inside with your friends. Okay. You're just the worst. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly swap this over to a replay coverage because it can get a better view. That's just oh so much prettier than I can do here. So let's switch over to that. But with that, folks, that is going to have to wrap up this episode. Thank you for putting up with my little sicky voice a little bit still here. I'm still kind of recovering. It's taken me a little while, but just know that I appreciate you. I really do. And this video is probably coming out as a 4K celebration because you folks just continue to break me every single day with how much support and kind words and subs you're flooding my way. I can't even. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.